He's the cutest. Hey. Good morning, or oh my gosh, actually, good afternoon. Oh, no yawns. That's a first. I feel it though. No, 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 no. I doubt I'll make it through this whole video without yawning. Kit will get what she needs, always. Trust me. She is one to let you know what she needs, and yeah, she does a good job. You communicate very well. It's weird, having 2 less puppies is extremely noticeable, to the point of, I'm like, are there 11 in there? Sir Jackson's routine this morning, and then I hopped on with, well, actually, no, before I hopped on with my dietitian, there was just a list of things that I was like, you cannot make a video this morning until you get this stuff done. So that's actually what I was doing, and I guess it took this long. And I kept on wanting to just be like, this is good enough, and I was like, no, here's the list. This is what you, speaking of, I put on a new CGM, and I need to, you know what's funny? I put it on, and I forgot to scan it. What even? What even? Yeah, right. Incompatible sensor? I feel like I'm like checking out of a grocery store. Heavens. Okay, I'll figure that out later. Yeah, so today is February 5th. It's Wednesday, and I feel pretty good, to be quite honest. I feel like I'm hitting the core of my needs. And one of them that I don't really get a lot, that I just push through, is sleep. I slept the best last night that I've slept in quite some time. I couldn't even name it. I didn't wake up from dreams. I didn't wake up drenched in sweat. My gosh. I forgot how amazing it feels to wake up just refreshed, just from having sleep, like solid sleep. And I did sleep. When I slept last night, I slept really well. And I'm so thankful for that. I'm really plugging into my people, my community, my support system. Shout out, thank you guys. And food, it's a work in progress, but there is consumption happening, and water is happening. But yeah, the other one is sleep. Safety, I'm my safety. I'm taking care of me. I think one thing that I'll never understand as well as I won't understand it, but I will always appreciate it, is just my animals, just like how they can anchor on me, how I feel safe to them. 'Cause I'm still working on feeling safe to me. So, hello? Hello?
Calling from Dr. Tina's office. I'm calling to remind you of your appointment with Dr. Tina by 10 a.m. tomorrow.
It's at 10 a.m. tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was at 5 p.m., so 10 a.m.
At 10 a.m.
Okay, 10 a.m. works.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Y'all, I don't even, do I write that down? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. 10 a.m., psychiatrist. I think if you interviewed me every day for a week, I think I would stay around the same area, but it just depends on what example I give. I feel like I miss my calling, and I probably shouldn't say this during an interview, but I did not say this last time, but this is where my brain goes for this time. What I would say as a strength is that I'm an encourager, but how that plays out and how I describe that to said person interviewing me is in multiple different ways. So today, where my brain is going with that is, this is true too though. Like, I think that's the thing, is it's just true. Like, I do feel like I miss my calling in life to be a cheerleader, although I'm not flexible and I can't do a cartwheel or a handstand or truly, and I don't have rhythm. And I'm not good at remembering dance skits. In so many ways, I'm not meant to be a cheerleader. The only thing that I have really going for me as far as cheer goes is that I'm cheerful. And I do like encouraging people. So like I'll be driving down the road, and if I see someone running or like jogging or moving in any sort of pace, I literally will roll down my window and cheer and clap and celebrate them. Cause like that, I hate running. I hate it, and I don't do it ever. I know one of the first questions that she's gonna ask me is tell me about yourself, and that's the only thing I've really thought of. I'm not even gonna look at the questions. I wanna wing it again. I guess it's not as wingful because doing this again for the second time in a week. That's kind of where I get tripped up, is because tell me about yourself. It's like, I feel like sometimes I'm looking at the mirror and I'm looking at other people to tell me about me. And now I'm actually the one kind of taking back the script, being like, okay, well, like, who do you want to be? Like, who, let's find out who you are and who do you want to be? And regardless of, you know, maybe this evidence would say you may be this or you may be this, but it can change. Like anything that I am today can change with time and persistence and nourishment and love and like consistency and intentionality. Like everything that I am currently can change, can be different for the good. I mean, for other too, but to focus on the good. I guess like for me, I don't want to be I want to be in a growth mindset. I want to be in a mindset of, if there's something that I don't like, then I can change. I think I believe that. Or I want to believe that. And I know this, like when I was driving this morning and kind of just like processing, I was like starting to feel kind of guilty for some people that I feel like I need to respond to and just haven't been as intentional with lately. And I think there's just a place in me that I'm like, are you doing your best? And I ask myself that all the time. And a lot of the times the answer is no. But then I follow it up with, but I'm trying to be doing my best. And I think, oh, I have a meeting. Oh, I have my interview. It'll be okay. So, gosh, yeah, in 1 hour and 15 minutes, you'll be done. And then you can do something else. Okay. So, yeah, I was thinking, and I was feeling a bit guilty, and I was like, you know what? Like, I know this about me. And I was like talking to myself. So I was like, I know this about you. I know that you care deeply, and it may not always show it. And a lot of people might not be the verdict that people come to from experiencing me in their life. And, you know, I don't like that. I don't like that I've dropped the ball or not been intentional or not been a good friend at many points. Not all points, many points. But I care to be better and I care to improve. And I'm kind of starting with me, honestly. Like, I'm not a good friend to me. And when that question is asked for this interview, like I was like, why is this question so hard for me? Why is that something that when she asked that, I literally did not like it? She said, tell me about yourself. It's pretty generic and open-ended. You could go so many places with that. And I was thinking about that today because I knew I was going to do this interview. And I was like, I think it's because I'm on that journey of like, I have hated myself for so long, and to love myself, it's a hard bridge. It's a hard place to get. And I have fought that for so long of like, I don't want to hate myself, and I don't want it. It's just brutal. Gosh, I said this in therapy. It's like when you're talking about kind of the past, and it's like, if you like ever get asked a question like list your abusers, I put myself on that list. Like, I am on that list. I am one of my abusers. I mean, like, if I look at it very subjectively, no. If I look at it objectively, if I were doing what I do to myself, to somebody else, I'd be arrested. I should be arrested. Yeah. And I think that should hold more weight than it has sometimes for me. And I believe that I would love people better if I loved me better, if I took better care of me. I really do. I think I would have just an ability to do and be better. So I'm gonna go tell this person about myself as I'm on that journey. I asked ChatGPT, because I use ChatGPT a good amount, and I asked ChatGPT, oh my gosh, it's fine. It is what it is. I asked them, I just said, how would you describe me? It did. It actually described me quite well. Here, I'll do it. Here we go. Oh my gosh, this is long. Okay, so here are the results from ChatGPT. You seem like a strong, determined, and compassionate person. You're hardworking and dedicated, whether it's in your career, faith, or personal growth. You have a heart for helping others as seen in your work. At the same time, you have a fun and warm side, especially when it comes to your dogs. I mean, Kit Kat. You love deeply and value loyalty, which shows in your relationships and the way you approach life. You face challenges, but instead of letting them define you, you use them as motivation to grow and help others. There's a quiet resilience about you, mixed with a desire to share your story and make a difference. Does that feel accurate? So ChatGPT. When you ask it, I asked it to help me with my resume, and so I had to give it quite a good amount of information about myself. And then I've asked it for some help with doggos, and then to be honest, I asked it for help with eating disorder and sobriety stuff and mental health stuff, because I had a moment there. I was struggling, and wow, I felt like that pretty much nailed me. I wish ChatGPT could do this interview for me. Chat would rock it. I don't know what, I feel like Chat needs a name. I kind of like Chat. It kind of sounds like Chad. Chit Chat? Maybe I'll call it Chit. No, that's too much like Kit Kat. I feel real bad. Kit Kat did not get a name call. Head back up the mountain to Sir Jackson's house. I was just snuggling with my pups, and big pups, small pups, Kit Kat pup, not pup. Oh my gosh. I was like, what are small cats called? Kittens. They're called kittens. Okay.